Okay. Well, I want to welcome you here today to this momentous occasion. It's very interesting. You know, I bought my first car here when I moved here in 1982. So it brought back some great memories of this place and what it used to look like. Um, in April of 2019, there was an old wooden building here, boarded up, and uh, 20 months later, this is what we have. Um, of course, you can't do this without a banker, and you without the appropriate funding support. And Jim with Cattaraugus County Bank, Jim Domagola, has been very helpful in making sure that we met our timelines and that we had the funding necessary. Um, of course, this was not an easy site, as some of the folks here know. It had a lot of issues with respect to its past history and local zoning and the state and all the regulations. We had great help from Bonnie Ray and from Don McCord and from the mayor and from the county exec's office and from the governor's office and also from Senator Borrella's office. I mean, without that, dealing with the complex issues that come with an old site that used to be a dance hall and then a car dealership and then a tractor supply place. And, it's just really nice that we got that local support to make this all happen. Um, of course, because we work now in 3 communities, our goal is to support each local community that we work in. And for years, we've had a wonderful relationship with the hospital just across the street and with Allegheny Health Network. And we have really great partnership with them in our office here, in our Mayville office. Our goal, of course, is every community we work in, we support that community. Um, I'm going to take a quick trot down memory lane. I promise I won't be long with this. Uh, September the 8th, 1982. I opened an office at 55 Elm Street in Mayville in a rented place, myself, a nurse, and a secretary. I had first come to Westfield, slept my first night in Helen Barron's house. Her and her husband put Jennifer and I up. And since then, Helen, who's now with the board at the hospital, has been a great friend and a mentor, and thank you. Sage advice, always there, give us some help when things got a little crazy. 1999, Dr. Salutsky joined us. 2009, Dr. Persia joined us. 2010, Dr. Riedesel joined us. In 16 days, my daughter will join us when she finishes her residency. We now have 7 doctors, 15 extenders, and 85 staff plus 6 more coming. Of course, a project like this never gets done without a team of people working on it. Amy, our practice manager, and all our staff, some of whom are here, pitched in, nurses, physicians, physician extenders, clerical staff, all putting in ideas to make sure that A, we didn't make the same mistakes we made in other construction projects, and B, new ideas to work with our designer, Sabina Persia, and the construction folks in making sure that the building suited all our needs and served our patients properly so that they were served, and that our staff had the efficiencies and also the work-life balance so that they got the best out of their efforts. Our goal in 18 months is to have 20,000 live patients that we will be looking after on a regular basis. At present, we have had 95,154 patients in 39 years go through our system. We've delivered 2,000 babies. We serve 1 nursing home, which is just around the corner. We have 2 hospitals, that one and another one that we are the hospitalist service. We have 3 schools that we are the school physicians for. We have 4 offices, yes, now that we provide service from. We have 5 camps that we provide health care for. We have raised $250,000 for local support to the Children's Love Fund, $100,000 for hospice for their endowment, $40,000 for the food bank with our Polar Dip, and that's just the beginning. Our plan is to keep expanding our service for Chautauqua County and the surrounding communities. This is just one step in what's going to happen over the next 10 years. Thank you all. Lisa?
Good afternoon and hello everyone. My name is Lisa Vanstrom, for those of you who don't know me, but I see a lot of very familiar faces out there, and I'm glad you could join us in this beautiful and wonderful new endeavor for our community. Senator Borrello is in Albany fulfilling his legislative obligations. They're doing the last week of session, thank God, and which kept him away. So I have some comments and things I'd like to share with you. First of all, congratulations to Dr. Burke and your entire team at Family Health Medical Services on the grand opening of your Westfield office. We owe you and all of our healthcare heroes an enormous debt for helping our families, friends, and neighbors during the pandemic. Your courage and compassion is an inspiration. We're blessed with world-class healthcare in our region because of dedicated medical professionals like you. Making our community a better place for others and putting patients first has always been a hallmark of Family Health Medical Services. This new medical office is a perfect example. It grew out of your mission to make it easier for rural residents to access the high-quality family health care you provide. Now patients from Westfield and surrounding communities no longer have to travel to benefit from your compassionate and comprehensive care. You help your patients live their best life by providing quality care they need and deserve, which is what we want for ourselves and our loved ones and our neighbors. And Senator Borrello has sent a certificate, and also Assemblyman Goodell was unable to be with us because he is also fulfilling his legislative duties in Albany. So I'd like to present those certificates at this time.
Well, thank you. And again, on behalf of my office as county executive, I'm really excited to be here and very honored. My comments are more on a personal level because, when I came into office last January, things changed somewhere about March. And I had to create a team of healthcare individuals that would give me the best response. Now, I knew Dr. Burke was a longstanding member, a former public health commissioner for the county, but I could personally say, over the last year, it's been more of a friendship than it has a working relationship. Every time I go by his house, I blow the horn now. And, again, it really is. It's me. Sorry. Late at night, it's me. But, really, we've created a great friendship. And I can't say much more than the utmost respect I have for Dr. Burke and everything he's done as part of my team for the last year. It's almost... We've said it. COVID is wrapping up, and the friendships we've created and the weekly, daily talks for the long time, and now only weekly talks have really meant a lot. So I personally would like to thank you for all of that first. But on a second note, I am very honored again to welcome the 4th office of this medical practice. So on behalf of myself and the residents of Chautauqua County, a certificate of recognition to the Family Health Medical Services in recognition of the grand opening in Westfield office on June 9th, 2021. This opening marks the 4th installation of the medical practice footprint here in Chautauqua County, as it continues its dedication to provide area residents, especially those in rural communities, with easy access to high-quality primary care. This business's investment in its community in Chautauqua County is greatly appreciated. Signed by myself, County Executive. And again, I'd like to say congratulations, welcome, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome all ladies and gentlemen that are here. It's so nice to be doing this. Bob and I have known each other a long, long time, and I think that I think the world of Bob, and I think that this is great that they're here in Westfield. But anyways, it's a pleasure for me to be here with Dr. Burke and the rest of the, and I'm going to try and say this, FHMS, I think it's very difficult to say. I don't know if everybody else thinks the same thing. Family, for the important ribbon cutting ceremony to the newest edition of the Family Health Medical Services office here in Westfield. It's also a pleasure for me to be joined by Senator Borrello's office, County Exec P.J. Wendell, AHN, Westfield, and the Westfield Memorial Hospital. And all of you to welcome FHMS to Westfield. Ribbon cuttings and general opening ceremony, grand opening ceremonies like this provide the opportunity to reflect on all it took to reach this point. As we reflect, we certainly recognize that we owe a big debt of gratitude to many people who worked so hard over the past few years to bring this project to from the conception stage to where it is today. We owe a big debt of gratitude to the planners, the contractors, the village planning board, our code enforcement officer, and all the residents of the community that have been so supportive of this project. Tremendous benefits will result from their work here for many, many years to come. We look to the future with confidence and optimism and great anticipation of FHMS's continued success. Thank you very much to you and your staff.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Do a photo op first.
Albert, you want to?
Yeah. Here you go. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no, you definitely need to. Thank you. At least you know. You know how to do it. You're great.
Tell me when. No, we practiced 4 or 5 times. I was telling my wife, this is a right-handed scissors. And I can't cut a damn thing with right-handed scissors, so I realized this has to be on the bottom in order